I never imagined that a simple family dinner could turn into the most humiliating moment of my life. My son, usually calm and respectful, suddenly lost his temper over a minor disagreement. In front of everyone at the restaurant, he shouted at me and told me to leave, refusing to listen to anything I tried to explain. My heart sank as I felt the eyes of strangers and family members on me, their whispers and stares like tiny knives. I wanted to disappear, but I didn't move, frozen by shock and disbelief. As I stepped outside, trying to collect myself, I felt the bitter sting of betrayal. My own child had not only disrespected me, but had done so in public, shattering the image of the family I had always believed we were. Tears blurred my vision, and I tried to understand what had gone so wrong. I kept replaying the moment in my head, wondering if I had failed as a mother, if there was something I could have done differently. Then unexpectedly, my husband appeared beside me. His presence was calm but firm. He didn't scold our son immediately or join in the argument. Instead, he looked at me with gentle reassurance, a silent promise that I wasn't alone in this. Then, in front of everyone, he called our son over and spoke in a tone so steady and sincere that the entire restaurant seemed to quiet down to listen. He reminded our son of the values we had always tried to teach him: respect, patience, and empathy. He explained how deeply it hurt me to be treated that way, and he also shared how anger can cloud our judgment, making us say and do things we might regret. His words weren't harsh. They were firm yet full of love. I watched as my son's defiance slowly gave way to shame and understanding. What happened next surprised everyone, including me. Instead of continuing the confrontation, my husband suggested a small act of reconciliation. He asked our son to apologize, not as a punishment, but as a step toward rebuilding trust. And then he turned to me and held my hand, reminding everyone that family isn't about perfection. It's about compassion, forgiveness, and standing together even when things go wrong. By the time we left the restaurant, the tension had eased. My son apologized quietly, his eyes filled with regret, and I realized that the humiliating moment had transformed into a powerful lesson about love, patience, and understanding. My husband's calm wisdom had turned what could have been a disaster into a memory that reminded all of us of the strength of family bonds. And as we walked home together, I felt gratitude, not just for his actions, but for the lesson that even the most painful moments can teach us kindness.